inspired by it as well. Make some other cool mods of their own. Where'd you get that toilet sound from? Actually, I think I need to add a credit for that. I'm not sure. Did I add the credit? When I say I want to inspire people to make other mods, I don't mean I want to inspire other people to make toilets. That's just awful. Where is it? Yeah, I was talking about presentation earlier. You don't want to know how long this one took to present. Where is it? Where is it? Is it on here? If it isn't, I actually need to add it. It's like SFX or something. I don't know. Free SFX, I think. I think I found it on here. And I was just like, toilet flushing and everything. Just be sure to credit them, which I need to edit after this stream. I'll edit that credit in. There are so many credits to this mod, it's like, it's silly. Whoa, I didn't know it had got to that much. I do want to come back and update Mershgum. I've messaged a couple of people who have been in touch via email with a couple of other bugs and issues that they want to report that I've probably heard 100 times, but still, it's nice that people are giving feedback. And I've told them that I do want to come back to this sometime after I've released CT and took a break. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to try and polish this off and make sure it's much smoother for a lot more people. Because it's a shame when people have got a little lower end sort of machine, and it is a bit extreme, Mershgum is, so might have to push myself to just really polish that off and rid it of some bugs. Conflicts in test edit. Conflicts I'm not so good with. I just know how to remove dirty edits. I haven't dug much into test edit. I'm no expert on that program. I'll sort of eventually do tutorials on the little bits that I do know. But dry forums and stuff for like info on test edit. There are people that know quite a lot on it. Before I get too many in the stream, I only ever get about 10. I don't get many more than 10 at all. Video on conflicts. That's interesting. I might check that out. Thank you. I've had somebody message me about a conflict with Mershgum, but it's like I don't know a lot about conflicts and test edits. So. This portal will need linking. Either way, it's going to need its own X marker, so I'll put that in there. Come on. About in the middle, there we go. Right. What else? It's weird. I don't know. All my other rooms now seem so boring compared to this one, because this is just epic. This is something new and different. And then eventually I'll move on with something else and I'll come back to this room. I'll be like, meh, yeah, it's alright. Kind of cool. Like, just that feeling when you make a cool room for the first time or a new idea. Really cool. Really like this. Original Tower didn't have a bath. The version I never released did have a bath, but it was puny, and actual new version has a huge bath. This, yeah, what am I gonna do? Just wondering how to separate each person's little section off, because I don't want them all just. I think they're all going to need their own little dividers to like get dressed behind and stuff like that. So even though they're not going to get dressed, but that's not the point. I mean, you got to get the illusion of it. Rug, certainly need a rug here. Thinking of having a bit of a change up with some rugs. see what else we've got here. Them are ugly. Them are the same old. These are different. Use these and then recolour them because I can. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know actually. A bit weird. Let's put the ends on. See it. Whoa, wrong one. Put the ends on. See how that looks. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Nah. Don't tell me that's the wrong way. What is this? That cannot just cut off like that. That's not right. Am I using the wrong one here? Oh, is this just another Bethesda moment? I think it is, isn't it? That just doesn't look right to me, but there you go. Another wonderful Bethesda moment where they've just... that's horrible. They just need an extra bit on the end of there. Just round it off a little. That just looks poo. I'm sorry, that's terrible. Never mind. That'll do then. And then I'll probably just... I'll leave it that colour for now, but I might change it later on. Okay. That's fine. So there. Cooking, I really don't think the cooking area should go in here. I think it is going to have to separate off as a separate area, certainly. So. Dwemer pipes and steam. Well, as some people know, this isn't going to be a Dwemer structure. But when I've used pipes, I've sort of I've made them silvery, like I have in the forge, because this is meant to be sort of... The dwarves would have helped make this tower. I'm going to have in the sort of backstory that a number of different races got together to help create this tower, and then long ago it was abandoned and hidden away until the Dragonborn finds it, because the Dragonborn finds everything. And so I'm not sure I want to use the Dwemer pipes too many areas. This is meant to be more of a living quarters area anyway, with just... I want it to be nice and cosy, but with this in the centre. I think the pipes might ruin it a bit, so I'll leave them out. Have it a bit more elegant. If that makes sense. What was that? No, I haven't. Well, sort of. I've got what is it? I think it's an article with just some of the known bugs, so people don't repeat those. But I don't go about updating it much. I'm just gonna let the emails flood through. I'll give them a little response, and then I'll just archive it away in a folder in all my emails. And then what I'll do when I come to update it, I'll just look through, delete the ones that are repeated, and then I'll look through them issues and fix them. Ah, that reminds me of the competition. I was meant to post that competition link. I said I'd forget. What is it? Hold on. Best thing to do is post Bro Jules video. No, no, no. Sometimes Virgil's video. Everyone go watch that if you want to. If there is still a bit of time, if you've got any projects that are near completion that are player homes, then you can join that contest. That's going to be really good. To do with music, if it's the fact that the music sometimes carries on playing or the music doesn't play, it's just a weird buggy thing, and when you load back up after it usually fixes itself. Music's a bit funky. Not a lot I can do with the music. Although I was going to expand on the music and allow people to have a custom music slot where they can have whatever they want in there and simply have to drop a file into a specific folder. That's something I was thinking about doing. Auto sort, something I'm going to overhaul as well. So, anyone's got any lists of sort of stuff for Mershgun where the auto sort hasn't sent them anywhere, then just drop them as well. Drop them across. Certain items don't have vendor item names and such. So, what the hell am I doing now here? What do I start about 7 o'clock? It's now 20 to 10. I was looking at about a 3-hour stream, and then I was going to split it all up into specific sections. So this is probably coming to the end now. Don't know. Just going to be blank now. Really don't want to set them portals up. Just thinking of this. Are these? Yeah, they're platforms. Okay. Platforms are made. Just going to try replacing one of these with floor design. CT floor large mid marble. Oh, wonderful. It's not doing it. Actually, no, no. I'm going to keep that now. I'm not going to do it. It's probably just going to overkeep and ruin it. Sconces. I needed sconces, didn't I? Some form of sconces. Aha, now I could use my own custom made up ones from the other rooms. They could work. Banners in there as well. Oh, there we go. Cover the edges on. Right, fine. Dormitory time. Now, ideally, 4 of them. So, 1 there, 1 there. That's a bit too close. 1 there, 1 there. Still a bit too close. 3, 2. Don't. Ah. Okay, sorry. I'll just put them. I'm just thinking of that secret door thing idea I had going. Don't really want it to affect that. And I have a plan. So that should go nicely into the middle. About there maybe? Should it go more into the centre? Would help if I could see the bloody ceiling now, wouldn't it? It's deceiving me. There we go, it needs to go a lot lower. It needs to actually be the separation point between those two parts there, about there I'd say. Copy that. Probably hear me scrolling the mouse, something awful. About there. Perfect. Checking the Twitch stream a bit more because I've got quite a lot of people in, shockingly. How do you unhide things so fast without having to search them? Yeah, it's all one. You can search for hotkeys for the creation kit, or it comes under key mapping, and you'll have a whole list of stuff that makes things a hell of a lot quicker to do. Now, what's the light source I was using? I think it was about Markarth Light Fade 3. The settings, if I can see the light. That one? No, hold on, I want to use... That's the same one. I'll use this one. Markarth Firelight with the fade at 3, yeah. Refresh. There we go. Okay, click there. Why is that on the piss? Not really sent. Oh, it is. Never mind, it's just my eyes. This could be a very nicely lit room, actually. Now, I did say I was going to have windows, didn't I? But it might be nicer not to have. I'm not sure. I was going to have window there, wasn't I? That's what I was going to do. Oh, now that's confusing. This all really depends on the amount of light sources I can deal with. I've got an idea, but I have a nice new idea there, actually. Something additional to add into this room. I could have a... Oh no, now the kitchen thing doesn't work because it doesn't dig far enough into the mountain. This is getting interesting. I'm going to have to take a look at the exterior. No, I'm not. No, it should be fine. This doesn't have a lift, so it's not particular, but yeah, I do need to take a look at the exterior. I've got a new idea. Sod this stream ending. I've got some stuff I want to do now. This is interesting. See, as soon as I get one idea, that's it. I'm good for another 3 hours. Let's go. Let's get this going. Right. See if I can get away with the number of light sources, which I think I can. That can go. Place it with the large window. That turned into a drop down lift thing. Forget the whole hidden door thing for now. Dropping into a lower section with a kitchen. Sort of an extra little... Ah, not a lift. No, sod it. Stairs. That'll be nicer. Some stairs. I'll start to go crazy when I get ideas. So, right. We want window. Well, that was miles away from the word window. There we go. Window long triple. And I do believe the size is ×2, but I'll check it. Or I'll know as soon as I see them. No, it's too big, I think. Or I might be right. 1.2. Nah. No way is that right. Something's gone tits up here. This ain't right. Scale 1 for that. Apex. Scale 1 for that. Is it? What have I just bloody selected? Scale 1. Yeah, scale 1, okay. Oh. No, it was scale 2. I selected the wrong damn thing. I thought I was losing my marbles. I thought I'd done something terribly wrong. But it's fine. Alright then. In that case, I was right the first time. This is going to be cool. No, I want this centered. Don't veer off to the side. Oh, probably an easier way of doing this, but I'm just awkward. I like to be awkward. There we go. About there. And what should I do? This is where my new banners are going to come into play. I'm going to have to do about, what is it, the 8 divines? 9 really. Give people time to go, damn you, it's 9. 9 divines, shrine for each of them, banner for each of them. They should all have their own symbol. All of different varying colours. 2 banners on the side. Need that pole then. Pole. That's a bit on the large side. What size did I put the pole? I think it was half size. Bring that out. Put about there. Right. Again. Then I'm just going to put one type of banner there just to mark my sort of territory in a sense. What's got to go there. Yeah, let's just put Oblivion on there for the moment. Actually, no, we won't because he's got a thingy on it. Let's just put some normal red ones in. And then I'll know to change them afterwards. When I've made the banners. I'm surprised my computer has been happy to just continue to stream like this. I mean, it's not a crap computer, it's a damn good computer, but it's just like... I'm very surprised that Twitch hasn't been like, you're too sad, get off now, and just ended the stream or something. This is going to be one hell of a video to edit. But I think big, so... Retrieve check. Okie dokie. That's looking good. There we go. So that's going to be our main light source. We want the emittance set on here. So it copies the... No, not interior. Copies the day and night cycle. Sunlight, white. It's a cold area. That should then change, which it's now making me look like a complete ponce, and it isn't changing. Let's try again. Change colour, damn you. There we go. That is so awesome. Right. 9-ish. Then we're going to want... Yeah, I'm going to go with that nice table again. I've got a bit of an addiction to using this table. The one that I made. Where is it? Kind of like a large desk. That will look really nice. But a bit smaller than the average one. Oh, set the wrong thing. That's going to be wicked. These two need to be a little smaller. There you have it. Now we need window light, which I failed to type again. Light window fill. And I'm going to need that light over there and change the radius of both to compensate for that light source over there. That fails to cover quite a lot of the room. There we go. Oh no! Just want to hide them two and see if we've got any change with the actual lighting. No, that's pretty much damn fine. Okay, so this will actually dim in the evening, or it should do. So if we go into the evening, that dims down a bit. The thing there dims down a bit. This light needs to dim down too. So this needs to be daytime only. Then what I'll do, which will make these shrines look that little bit extra more interesting. Where's sunlight gone? There it is. We'll make it a bit more interesting when it goes darker at night. Replace this light with a candlelight, if it lets me do it without going AWOL, with all flickering lights. Loads of candles on here. Big versions of the shrines that you can use. Choose which shrine you want. Banners change with the shrine, and that would be just wicked. Really nice pretty area there. Beds around the outside. Big tall scaling wardrobes. Set of stairs that lead down into a kitchen area. That would be ideal. And then the kitchen area will have where you can create your own beverages and stuff as well. So that's the plan. That means we get an extra set of lights there. I know roughly where on the exterior I think I want to put those lights. I want to delete the other two smaller lights. We also want some dust coming out of this window, so should be easy enough to add. So I think it was dim 3. Shift this over here. Wrong way. About there. That's about the centre, that's fine. Set the emittance to light again, sunlight. And then when it gives into day, it should look good. There we go. Right. Looking very nice indeed. This is very good. What's that there? That's that light. That's weird. What's causing that? I don't want that shining there. That's a bit crap. I'd rather that shine down on the wood rather than the ceiling, really. The ceiling's pretty uninteresting. So, yep. As for this, let's just hide that rather than delete it. See if we can get sort of a tower off the Dwemer stuff, which is completely wrong because I think it's actually under architecture and Markarth. And if we zoom out, should be like an interior version or something. That's certainly not it. Okay, sod it then. Let's just go down most of the pieces individually. Civil War Markarth. Darn it. Well, I can just build my own thing here. Caranthir or something. I'm sure there's something. What was that? Don't know if that's going to be overkill, but that could actually replace the current one that I've got. Might be cooler. No, sorry. Anyway, what was I actually looking for? It's tower piece, wasn't it? It's not there. Might be in the actual Dwemer stuff. No, it's none of them. Okay. Arcade. None of them either. None of them. This is weird. No, I'm pretty sure it's the Markarth stuff, but I cannot find it for the life of me. Unless one of them has it built on into the inside. No, that's strange. Might have to just go to where I know it is in the game, because I don't know why I can't find that. Very weird. There it is. So it's a Markarth thing, but it's under Dwemer, although the rest of it's under Markarth. Bethesda logic, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's have a look. That one I want. I believe I used this before on the old version at some stage. That's annoying to have that black piece. Maybe I can edit that out. See if we can keep changing bits and see if that door area disappears. It's probably going to be built into the structure, which will be annoying, but there'll still be a bit of a way around it. Oh, that was it. That was it. Okay then. So number 2. Brilliant. That's brilliant. So that we can actually get away with. Not to worry. Okay there. CC structure interior mini tower. Create new. Okay. Don't really want a load thing for this, see? And then it's just a matter of linking this to that. Should be easy enough, really. If we can go under Caranthir Tower here, see if I've got a structure piece that I'm after. Don't think it's under that. I think it's actually under Dwemer and CT. One of these. Done a bit of everything today. Shockingly, I haven't done any scripting again, but I'm not really in the mood, so... Is that right, or is that a bit bigger than that? Find out from the others. Yeah, the water was kind of cool, but I think it's a bit too much like a river. So, I'll stick with the water here, I think. That's okay. Slight dug into the wall number 1. Oh, it is just the basic size then. It's a bit beastie. Size 1 then. Here we go. Bring that out of the wall a little bit. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Probably not a good idea. Really thinking is that this could be different. Let's take a look. Right. Sort of link all this together with the portal is what I'm thinking. Could be nice. Show all that. Go now. Refresh, because we're still missing the ceiling and half of a pillar. Where are we? You dear. That's looking a bit odd for it, but we'll see. Pretty much it. Right. What do we want now? These platform pieces again, I think. Normal wall kind of thing. delete that and try this. See if this works okay. I think I had to shrink that in the end as well, didn't I? Oh no, I kept it the same normal size. Just move that along and see if this looks okay or not. What happened to that other wall piece? There it is. Okay, so let me know if you're someone who's actually sat from the very beginning of the stream and are still in the stream, because if you are, then I'm very surprised, because I must be boring as hell at times. So I should have kept note who was in the stream, if there's a way of knowing, like from the start, and then gave you a credit for like sticking with the development and helping out and being sad enough to stay in it in the stream. This is interesting now. Sort of leads over to it really. These would again need to be steps, wouldn't they? So it makes sense. People want to let me know if you know, what do you think of that? Is that good, or should I just scrap it, move the portal? I don't know, not quite sure really. Whether it's sort of overkilling it or whether that all sort of goes together nicely. Go together nicely if there wasn't a big hole in the floor. Which apparently there still is. Why do we have a hole in the floor? Pretty sure I didn't delete that, but it may have disappeared. Yep, apparently it's gone. You have to put it back in. This is where it gets a bit. Uh-oh. That is not good. Not sure what's happened there. Unless they're a different size, but I don't think they are. I'm not sure why that's happening. I'd have to redo the floor now because of that. Entirely sure what's gone on there. Well, that's weird. Do these actually link properly? They should do. Appear to be seamless. I don't know why that has disappeared. That is really bugging me because I don't understand how that can't connect together now. This might explain it. Okay, so somebody's at least been in for like 2 hours. Looks good, but you could bring those steps down the semicircle. What have I done now? This is probably lowered down a little, so copy the Z position and paste into there just to make sure. I don't want any gaps in the floor. There we go, it's better. That's actually clicked together again now. Right then, now this is tricky. Very tricky. Where things get pretty interesting. That's as centered as it's going to be. No. Nudge. 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 There we go. Awful anyway, because these need to connect somehow, which is going to be near impossible. I think I have a way. Let's get a frame here. Or better yet, there might be a piece that links these seamlessly. I've got to think. There might well be a piece that will link these absolutely fine. It's like transitions from one type to another. Like, not like that. That's completely wrong. Like, circle into a small thing. Hide these. That needs to sort off. Copy the Z again. Perfect. Show all. And this might kind of clip it in, or it might not. Might be too big. In fact, that would not be a bad thing if this was larger. Is that same shape, or is it absolutely different? I think it's completely different, isn't it? In which case this needs to remain the same. Sod off over there a minute, delete that, and find something different, because that's not going to work. Just a straight hallway will do this then. This will do this just right. And then what I can do, I said I needed a bit of distance between them, and that will be perfect for the exterior, how that's going to work out. So this can then just pull up, sit at the same level thereabouts. If that's even on the same thing, no it isn't. Okay, that's fine. That's going to have to come down then. I will get this how I want it. There we go. And then I am going to use a frame. Do I have a frame? Wrong frame. That frame I want. Which hopefully is exactly the same size as that doorway. And it'll fit in without a problem. Judging off this, it is the same size. It's just a matter of matching them up. How they need to go. Seems to be okay to me. That way it's not going to look odd. Unfortunately, that's a bit big, so it might be worth making this smaller, but it's sort of the perfect size. So I might have to see if this works. Might look a bit on the odd side, but it's better than nothing for the moment. That actually doesn't look too bad. That looks fine. Rather awesome, in fact. We've just got this poking through, so it needs to push back somewhat. There we are. Might get away with all of this now. That'll go down into the mountain, just making the kind of kitchen area make some sense. Yeah, that'll be far better. And I've just got to sort of put this all together as well. Have sort of an end piece. Steps would be nice. And I need them corner pieces. Just find one rather than have to hunt through all of the directories again. Save Alt-1 and see how that looks. Probably go in game, see how it looks, and I'll probably call it there, because I could easily sit here for longer, but it's just going to make it worse on myself now for trying to get this uploaded, and wouldn't really surprise me if Twitch finally had enough. So let's just check this over. Optical illusion. Yeah, it's a bit funny. Hopefully we won't have any lighting issues. If we don't have any lighting issues, this will be absolutely fine. There won't be a problem with it. But it is looking very nice now. Very much what I wanted. Let's see. Yep. Most important thing with this is that I just don't want to I do not want to rush this at all. This tower kind of, it looks like it's not really far off being done, just cluttering and stuff, but there's a lot more than you think. And like I said, I'm going to really go over it with clutter and stuff, and I'm really going to take my time with it and try and get this looking as good as I can. I've got an awful lot done. I've probably sent a couple of people to sleep, so this needs a roof, otherwise we're gonna be snowed in. No, I'll just put a spacer in and cheat. That'll probably work better. I just I'd have ended this like an hour ago if I hadn't had that sort of moment where I had a good idea, and it's just all stemmed off the one idea, and I've just gone AWOL with it. Otherwise, I would have ended the stream a lot earlier. Now, why doesn't that quite look right to me? This is a funny shape, isn't it? I don't like funny shapes. I'll have to do. Probably looks better that way than it did the other way. Lower that down, resize it, and we are good to go, no? I don't think that's centered. Of course it's not centered because it's not on the grid, is it? Oh no. We're gonna get bombarded now. House locations. Here we go. This needs to be in the middle. That's fine. That'll do. Lower that a bit. That's it. Quite funny. I didn't think I'd be using this kind of thing at all, but I have. I had a statue there before as well, so I might do that again. Or I might have a magical beam coming out of there or something just to keep things magical again. Really hope we don't have any lighting issues. Falmore dying on one monitor, my stream on the other. Nice. Right. Okay, so I'm not going to put the sconces in there yet because I've sort of got to design some smaller ones, but just to see if the lighting's going to hold up and play ball, I'm going to put some in. It doesn't have to stretch out too much. In fact, that's exactly what's going in the centre. A sconce. That's what's going to pop out the centre there, and it's going to light the whole area up. And it's going to be a shadow light because we haven't actually used a shadow light, and using shadow lights helps with the issues that you might come across. With flickering lights, a couple of shadow lights can help things out. Strength 3 will do, yes. And I just want that sort of bit of light shining out of there, like lighting the way in the hallway a little bit. Bring that up somewhat to about there, and maybe dim that down for this part because it is a bit too bright. Maybe even to 2 might be a bit better. And that should brighten down there somewhere, be a little dark, and the light there. And then I want to add another light. That did not flicker, did it? If this flickers the lights, I will cry my eyes out. I don't want lighting problems. You can usually see them in kit if you zoom in and out. Save. Now I set the emittance on this, didn't I? So I want that kind of candle light thing going on, so I'm going to use an orange light. Although I haven't put the candles there yet, but I'm going to turn that one off, and emittance for this to be opposite to the sunlight. It's going to be, is it invert day and night? I think it is. That's what that should be. So it's off. When you go to the night time, this will sort of take over as the main light source for this little area, and this is literally just going to be smaller. It's just going to be candles lit up around the shrines. So if that doesn't flicker now, we might have the perfect lighting for this section. Can you optimize each light without having to make a new source for it? That could be interesting. Technically, that ought to be possible, to have the colour shift to sort of orange. Probably a bit tricky. So this light goes from white, and then in the night it goes orange, so it acts like the candles. Just the radius would still be a bit large. Oh no, it wouldn't actually, not really. But basically you have to make your own one of these, sort of a region things. Let me remember what these are in. That could certainly solve a problem or two. Light region, can't remember where those are, if you can actually mess with them. I'll just leave it, because if we don't have a problem with it, we don't need to go to the extreme of changing it. It looks to be okay at the moment. Hopefully we can make the kitchen down here and the lighting will be fine. See if I can just put my mind at rest and see that that'll be okay, and just add another light right down the bottom here, make that a bit bigger, and now see if we get any flickering. If we don't get any flickering, that's perfect. I think the problem tends to be when there's so many light sources in a confined space with high radiuses, coupled with certain meshes only wanting to hold so many light sources, and that's why the mesh goes black, apparently. So technically these two lights are nothing to do with this mesh over here, and their radiuses are pretty much fine. They're not even interfering with these ones, so they shouldn't have a problem if this creation kit's going to have any logic to it at all. So I think we should hop in game now, completely close the creation kit, see how we're doing now. And also there's no point rolling the outro, is there, because it won't work because the sound, so I'll add that on after. Save that, close the creation kit, hop inside, see if it's good news. Yeah, lighting's a bit of a pain, really. Okay. Names, close that. Close that. How many? 10. Okay. Load this up. Where's that controller gone? It's hiding. Where the hell have I put it? There it is. Whoa! Shit. Okay. don't flicker, don't flicker, don't flicker, don't flicker, don't flicker, don't flicker. Okay. Pass a little time here, see how we get on. That's dimmed, and then the other light's getting bright, so this is going to look gorgeous when I actually get a half decent EMB. And here we go. Welcome to the kitchen. There's nothing there, but there will be. Also need to get rid of this gold, don't I? Need to replace that. Oh, really? Really? Oh, no, 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 no. What is this? The collision still remains for the blasted doorway. No. I don't have a way out of that. Nothing I can think of now, anyway. What a pain in the arse that is. The only thing I could do here is remove the collision from the mesh and then redo the collision, but again, not something I know how to do. But I did have an offer early on to do the tower, so sure this one would be a breeze to do. That'd be perfect. So yeah, let's just hop back in that way. Water looks great, light looks great, no flickering. It's coming together quite nice. If I get an EMB, nice standard EMB, I can look at really improving the lighting, tweaking it here and there, clutter this all up. By the time the next Twitch stream comes around, it's probably going to be very likely that I've cluttered a lot of stuff and added things, because the way it is. So I do have plenty of time for the next few days, I think, to try and crack on and get a lot of this done. Quit out the game, and that is it. Check over the Twitch chat. Once cluttering's done. Looks nice without clutter. Yeah, kitchen's a bit bare. I think I just need like the odd plant pot. The kitchen will look fine. It's kind of a unique kitchen. Yeah, it's quite blue. So yeah, I think that is it, and that is officially the longest live stream I've ever done. And how my voice has managed to stay with me, I have no idea. But yeah, coming along quite nice. Got quite a lot done. Really happy with that. And the first thing I'm going to do is back the damn thing up. So yes, that will be it for today, won't it? We just think pretty much it. I'm going to have to try and remember those links. I think it was the link for the competition, the link to the hotkeys and stuff. So quite a lot of cool stuff there. So I'll try and link all them in the description. That's it. Thanks to anyone who has been here from the beginning and stayed to the end, because I'm surprised. Well done for staying awake. Thank you very much for joining me. Thanks to everyone who has joined me live. Thanks to everyone who's watching afterwards anyway, because I know my streams are pretty random and I don't know when the next one will be. But that's it. Check out my main website. That's where I'm going to put updated stuff on. I do plan on releasing some new updated images soon as well. You're just trying to ruin my outro now. I will put like updated images and stuff on my website. I've got a dedicated page to this, so I'm going to redo the banner and everything for like Reborn, really fancy things up. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, also check out my anti-social websites. I post on Facebook more than I do Twitter. Twitter's just like bores me, don't know what to do with that. Facebook I don't really use much, just post everything on there from my page, so go ahead and follow that. I think that's pretty much everything. Yep. So thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you all next time.